Imagine waking up every morning with boundless energy, your joints still moving freely and your mind as sharp as a tack, despite being in your 70s or even 80s. It might sound like a dream to some, but for a rare few, this reality is their everyday life. These individuals possess something extraordinary, something that not only defines their longevity, but propels them towards a life that defies conventional expectations. You see, the key to living well into your 100s isn't just about eating the right foods or exercising regularly. There's a hidden trait, one that scientists have studied for years, that reveals whether you have the potential for a long and vibrant life. If you're between the ages of 65 and 80 and you're still able to do this, you're a rare gem, someone destined to reach that centenarian milestone and beyond. It's not about running marathons or climbing mountains. It's about something much more fundamental. A sign your body gives you that could be the key to unlocking a future filled with health and vitality. Keep watching, because what we're about to reveal could change everything you thought you knew about aging. As we age, we often hear the usual advice: eat well, exercise, and keep your mind sharp. But what if the secret to living a long and healthy life isn't just in those things? In fact, there's a rare, almost magical ability that could drastically improve your chances of not only reaching 100, but thriving through it. Let's explore what it is and why it's so crucial to your longevity. When it comes to living a long life, there's no shortage of advice available. We're often told to stay active, eat a balanced diet, and avoid excessive stress. These are undoubtedly important aspects of maintaining health. But the truth is, many of us do these things and still face obstacles as we age. So, what's the missing link? What is that rare trait that makes some people stand out as living examples of vitality well into their later years? This trait is something so fundamental yet so often overlooked: mobility. Specifically, it's the ability to maintain flexibility and functional movement into your golden years. And no, we're not talking about being able to touch your toes or perform acrobatic feats. It's the ability to perform basic, everyday movements without pain or restriction, things that most people take for granted in their youth, but are often lost as the body ages. A study conducted by the National Institute on Aging found that mobility, especially in the form of strength and flexibility, plays a critical role in determining whether or not you'll live a long, healthy life. It's a sign of how well your body is aging, how efficiently your muscles and joints are working, and how well your circulatory system is performing. In fact, maintaining mobility could be one of the most accurate indicators of longevity. But what makes this so extraordinary is the fact that most people over 65, as they reach their mid-70s and beyond, begin to experience a significant decline in mobility. This can start with small things, like difficulty bending over to tie your shoes, or feeling stiff after sitting for long periods of time. Over time, this lack of mobility can snowball, leading to a cascade of other health problems, including cardiovascular issues, bone density loss, and even cognitive decline. This is why, if you're between the ages of 65 and 80 and you still have the ability to do certain activities, you're considered to be a rare gem, a person whose mobility, flexibility, and strength point toward a future of health, energy, and possibly even a century of life. What's so intriguing about this rare group of individuals is that they don't necessarily follow a specific health regimen or take extreme measures to stay fit. Rather, they engage in regular natural movement activities that help them maintain their flexibility and mobility. This could include things like stretching, walking, yoga, or even simple daily tasks like climbing stairs or lifting groceries. It's not about strenuous exercise, it's about staying active and continually challenging the body's movement capability. The importance of mobility can't be overstated. As we age, our bodies naturally begin to lose muscle mass and our joints become stiffer. The key to avoiding these age issues is to keep moving. Slowly at first, but consistently. This can have a profound impact on not just your physical health, but your mental and emotional well-being as well. People who maintain their mobility are often more independent, happier, and less prone to anxiety or depression. But it's not just about the ability to move, it's also about the quality of movement. People who have maintained good mobility are able to move without pain, stiffness, or fatigue. Their bodies are better equipped to handle the stresses of daily life, and they're far less likely to fall or injure themselves. And when you're able to move freely, you're also able to enjoy life more fully, engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Whether that's gardening, playing with grandchildren, or simply going for a walk in the park. Studies also show that maintaining mobility and flexibility is linked to better cardiovascular health. Regular movement helps to keep the heart strong, improve circulation, and regulate blood pressure. All of these factors contribute to a longer life and greater quality of life as you age. Another fascinating aspect of mobility is its connection to independence. When we think about aging, one of the biggest fears is losing our independence. Many people worry about the possibility of needing help with basic tasks like getting dressed or cooking, but when you maintain mobility and functional movement, you're far more likely to retain your independence well into your later years. This is a powerful motivator for many people in their 60s, 70s, and 80s, because, as it turns out, the more you move, the more you're able to do on your own. The rarity of this ability to maintain such mobility well into old age is why those who can still do this at ages 65-80 are considered to be part of a select group. Their continued movement isn't just a sign of physical health, it's a signal that their body has adapted well to the aging process. And while we can't completely stop aging, maintaining mobility can slow down the progression of many of the ailments that are often associated with it. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is the key movement or activity that determines this rare, resilient group of individuals? What is it that sets them apart from others who may be physically active but still face the common ailments of aging? The answer might surprise you. It's not about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. It's about something far simpler, yet profoundly impactful: the ability to squat. This seemingly basic movement, getting up from a seated position, bending your knees and lowering your body, holds incredible power when it comes to longevity. In fact, the ability to squat with ease, even as you age, could be one of the most significant indicators of whether you're on track for a long, healthy life. When we talk about squatting, it's easy to dismiss it as just a simple movement that's part of everyday life. But in reality, squatting is one of the most complex and fundamental movements your body can perform. It engages multiple muscle groups, improves balance, and enhances joint flexibility. As we age, however, our ability to perform a full squat can become compromised, often due to joint stiffness, muscle weakness, or balance issues. For many, the loss of this fundamental ability can mark the beginning of a decline in overall mobility and health. Yet, for those who can still squat properly and with ease, well into their 70s and 80s, it's a powerful indicator of resilience. This movement requires strength, flexibility, coordination, and balance, all of which are key factors that contribute to overall health and longevity. The ability to squat deep without pain or discomfort is a clear sign that your body has maintained its functional movement capabilities. And it suggests that your muscles, bones, and joints are still operating optimally. But why squatting specifically? Let's break it down further. The squat is often referred to as the king of exercises because of its comprehensive nature. When you squat, you engage several large muscle groups, including the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and core. These muscles work together to support your body weight and control the movement. If you're able to squat with proper form, it means your body has maintained a strong foundation of muscle mass and joint mobility, both of which are essential as you age. Joint mobility and flexibility. The squat is unique because it requires not just strength, but also joint mobility, particularly in the hips, knees, and ankles. As we age, the cartilage in our joints begins to wear down, and the tissues that support our joints lose their elasticity. This can make movements like squatting difficult, especially if stiffness or pain sets in. However, when you can perform a full squat, it's a sign that your joints are still in good shape and functioning properly. Maintaining joint health is crucial for overall mobility. Poor joint health can lead to a host of problems, including arthritis, muscle imbalances, and even falls. By keeping your joints healthy and flexible, you ensure that you can continue to move freely and without pain as you get older. Balance and stability. Squatting is also a key movement when it comes to balance. The act of lowering yourself and returning to a standing position requires stability and coordination, which are both vital for preventing falls. As we age, our sense of balance often diminishes, leading to an increased risk of falls and injuries. However, those who are able to squat comfortably demonstrate a greater sense of body awareness and balance. In fact, studies have shown that maintaining balance as you age is one of the most important factors in preserving independence. Those who struggle with balance are more likely to fall, leading to fractures or other injuries that can impact their ability to live independently. So, if you can still squat with ease, you're less likely to experience the kind of fall injuries that often hinder mobility in older adults. Core strength and posture. Squats are also excellent for strengthening the core muscles, which play a significant role in maintaining good posture and supporting the spine. A strong core is essential for almost every movement you make, from sitting down to picking up groceries. It helps to stabilize the body and prevent strain on the lower back and other muscles. As we age, a weak core can contribute to poor posture, back pain, and a greater risk of injury. The squat is a great way to target the core muscles, and it serves as a reminder that maintaining core strength is crucial for overall stability and posture. For those who can continue to squat into their later years, this means their posture is likely to be better, their spine is well supported, and they're able to carry out daily tasks with less discomfort. Mental resilience. There's another layer to squatting that goes beyond physical benefits. The ability to squat deeply and easily is also a reflection of mental resilience. The squat requires not only physical strength but also mental focus and discipline. To continue squatting well into old age, one must have a mindset that embraces physical activity and movement, rather than succumbing to the sedentary lifestyle that can come with aging. People who continue to engage in functional movements like squatting often have a proactive approach to aging. They understand the importance of maintaining their mobility, and they make the effort to incorporate it into their daily lives. This mindset is crucial for long-term health and longevity. It's not just about what your body can do, it's about the mental drive that keeps you moving forward, even as the years go by. If you're able to squat comfortably well into your later years, you're not just defying the typical signs of aging, you're actively setting yourself up for a longer, healthier life. Squatting isn't just about strength. It's a clear indication that your body is functioning at a high level, and more importantly, it's a sign that you've maintained the flexibility, balance, and core strength needed for daily activities. But here's the kicker. Your ability to squat may just be the tip of the iceberg. there's another crucial element, one that can give you the edge in living to 100 and beyond, and it's linked to something even more fundamental than squatting. Stick around, because this next part will truly change the way you think about aging and longevity. So, if squatting is a key indicator of longevity, what's the next big factor that can propel you towards living to 100 and beyond? What is this other crucial element that, when combined with mobility, will give you the greatest chance at a long, vibrant life? Here's where things get truly fascinating. It's not about just physical activity or following a health regimen. It's about a much deeper, more ingrained aspect of your life. It's your social connections. Yes, the relationships you maintain and the quality of your social interactions. Research has shown time and again that the social bonds you build throughout your life are directly linked to your health outcomes, especially as you age. People who have strong, supportive relationships are more likely to live longer, have better mental health, and experience fewer age diseases. And it's not just about having friends or family around. It's about the type of connection you cultivate. Are you engaged with your community? Do you have people who challenge you, support you, and keep you mentally stimulated? These are key factors in sustaining long-term health. The question then becomes, are you fostering meaningful connections in your life? If you're still doing this in your later years, you're unlocking another layer of health and vitality that could keep you going strong for decades to come. Just when you thought you had the secret to longevity all figured out, mobility and social connections, it turns out there's another, even more unexpected factor that can dramatically increase your chances of reaching 100. It's something many people overlook, and even fewer truly understand. The real game changer is purpose. Yes, a sense of purpose is perhaps the most overlooked yet most powerful element of longevity. It's not just about staying busy or having a hobby, it's about having something to live for. Whether it's contributing to a cause, pursuing a lifelong passion, or simply feeling deeply connected to your family, purpose gives you a reason to wake up each day. Studies from the blue zones, regions where people consistently live to 100, have shown that a strong sense of purpose is one of the common traits among centenarians. So, while squatting and social bonds certainly set the stage for a long life, it's the deep, intrinsic sense of meaning and fulfillment that ties everything together. The truly remarkable part? This sense of purpose doesn't just affect your mental state, it also influences your physical health, making it a pivotal factor in reaching that coveted 100-year milestone. Now that we've revealed the essential elements, mobility, social connections, and purpose, it's time to understand why these three factors work in harmony to create the blueprint for a long, thriving life. Imagine this. You've maintained your flexibility and mobility by staying active. You've cultivated meaningful relationships that nurture your mental and emotional health. And most importantly, you have a deep sense of purpose that fuels your everyday. This isn't just theoretical, it's a proven formula. When these three pillars come together, they create a synergy that not only supports physical health, but also promotes mental clarity and emotional resilience. People who live with purpose have lower levels of stress, reduced inflammation, and even stronger immune systems. Purpose-driven individuals are more likely to engage in activities that support their well-being, whether it's staying active, eating nutritious foods, or seeking out social interactions that uplift them. But there's more. Research has shown that people who have a sense of purpose tend to take better care of themselves. They're more likely to engage in regular exercise, get adequate sleep, and make better lifestyle choices. And perhaps most importantly, they tend to have a more positive outlook on life, one that is full of optimism, joy, and gratitude. For those between the ages of 65 and 80, the window to harness these qualities and unlock the potential for a long, healthy life is wide open. It's not too late to start building on these three pillars. Whether you're just beginning to notice the aches and pains of aging, or you're already in your golden years, it's never too late to focus on what matters most. Prioritize your mobility. Do exercises that keep you moving freely and without pain. Strengthen your social bonds by connecting with family, friends, or even your community. And find a purpose that truly excites you, whether it's continuing a career, pursuing a hobby, or mentoring others. It's these simple but powerful actions that can propel you toward living 100 years or more. The truth is, the secret to a long life isn't about avoiding aging, it's about embracing it with vitality and purpose. When you focus on keeping your body moving, your mind engaged, and your heart fulfilled, you'll not only increase your chances of living longer, but you'll also improve the quality of your years ahead. Now, take a moment to reflect. Do you have a purpose? Are you still challenging your body to move? Are you actively nurturing your relationships? If you can answer yes to any of these, you're already on the path to a long, fulfilling life. And if not, now's the perfect time to start. If you're ready to take control of your health and longevity, it's time to start implementing these steps into your life today. Focus on improving your mobility, nurturing your social connections, and finding that all-important sense of purpose that will propel you forward. Remember, it's never too late to begin, and every small step you take today can lead to a longer, more vibrant tomorrow. Don't wait. Take action now. Share this video with someone who could benefit from these insights, and let's inspire each other to embrace aging with strength and purpose. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos on living your best life no matter your age. And if you've already been practicing these steps, drop a comment below and let us know how it's worked for you. We'd love to hear your story.